you actually do take away a little bit of what the Ursa lineup is good for, which is taking the Roshan, right? It's so easy for Flyby's team to dance around the Rosh a little bit, have the Ursa in there, and then he just walks over the Rosh, takes the Aegis, and be on his merry way. But at the same time, it's so easy for BraveHeart to just walk in with a TIE Hunter and say, hey, we're doing Rosh now. What are you going to do about it? And there's very little that IGV can do about it, as we do see the two supports running into each other. Dogfight's clubbing him with the movement speed advantage. And neither support gets to lay the wards that they want to do.
I wonder how much Dogfight is going to be moving around, because there's a lot of kill potential if he decides to stick around and lane with Ursa, because one good fissure block and all of a sudden Ursa's going to get like 5 Fury Swipe stacks on the target. And it looks like Luna is... I wonder who's going to be laning with Luna.
Did you see...
Yeah.
Did you see the small stuff that just happened? I really love it. So both supports
I may have missed it.
broke their smoke versus each other, right? So then they both gave their wards to the carry, who was still smoked up, to go for a second try on the warding.
Brilliant.
Flyby tried to ward over here, but CY broke that smoke as well. But Luna was able to sneak by. But now he's in a very kind of compromised position. Maybe he's gonna even tango out and go for this rune. That's like suicidal, right? Against...
Yeah, that's... Well, I mean, he has his team coming up.
Yeah, okay, so he's gonna just get the rune.
The battle begins.
Alright, BraveHeart. Cool. Looks like we're gonna see that lane switch. As... Well, I did mention that BraveHeart wants to avoid this lane matchup, but Tai is gonna be going up against the Ursa, and he's not gonna be happy about that one.
Yeah, and it looks like Dogfights is just instead gonna spend the first few minutes making sure that SRF doesn't get zoned out too much by this aggressive tri-lane that... Or it was like an aggressive tri-lane. Now it looks like CY has decided to go down to the bot lane after this lane swap, so it's gonna be Batrider and Earthshaker versus Luna and Kunkka in the top lane.
A good old 2-1-2. I think 2-1-2s are very fun to watch, as action can pop up pretty much everywhere. But for now, though, it's going to be Luna CSing away, trying to get into that side shop to actually buy that magic stick, but I guess he doesn't want to really get too deep in the trees when there's the threat of the fissure. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll see how... Oh, like that threat.
You're going to punch him a little bit. There's no Firefly available. 876 is going to actually hang around a little bit. Oh my god, he might... Okay, he's going to be fine. Fakes out the Torrent.
Yeah.
A couple more right clicks. But did take quite a bit of damage off the one move. He wanted to prevent the Shaker from pulling through. But Shaker is going to pull through anyways. And still gets us out from it. Oh, it's going to try to stop it again. Alright. 876. Doing God's work as a support player. But doesn't actually work, as the creeps did still follow through.
You got one range creep for HMX, and one range creep denied for HMX. Hell yeah.
Alright.
Maximum worth.
He needs to get this one, though. Alright, he misses.
Oh, you hate to see it happen. That's the top lane, but in the bot lane we've got Tidehunter and Ancient Apparition, which I don't really think Tidehunter needs the help, but it's more the fact that AA needs the levels. So you are going to need to get it from somewhere. You're not going to get it from a tri-lane, so might as well just try to stack and pull to get your experience instead. Tidehunter is going to have a tough time against Ursa, but there's not much that an AA can do to help with that.
I think normally if you're up against a tri lane that doesn't have an Earthshaker on the other side, or up against a lane that doesn't have an Earthshaker on the other side, you can just put the AA top and just force kills on the Batrider over and over again. But it's so easy for dogfights just to sit back, and when your Batrider gets in trouble, you just fissure, and that'll be the end of it. So BraveHeart making the right choice. Like, they understand that the AA won't be able to get any kills at the top lane, and it's better off
so
just kind of going to the
instead,
bottom.
they're going to send Tidehunter to the top lane. Tidehunter was getting kind of rotated on, so he TP'd out of almost death situation, but he TP'd all the way back to home instead of TPing back to a tier 1. So now it's just AA here, as now they're going to rotate the Luna to the bot lane.
Okay. Well, we'll see if it's going to be a musical chair lane, or if Ursa's comfortable in this position.
I would think Ursa's still pretty comfortable. In fact, I don't know why
very
they
comfortable.
sent Luna.
Yeah, I think CY's dead here, as Flyby just walks in the trees. Wait! What happened? He doesn't want to actually fight under
would-
tower and the cold feet.
Yeah, he would have gotten stunned.
Not
Mid
accustomed
lane,
to.
I will say.
That was after a fissure
Nice.
hit as well, so no defensive fissure. And now the Ghost Shroud as well as the Magic Stick moving forward draws the first blood. Dogfight wants to fight a little bit more. Torrent gonna be available in 1 second, but A76 gonna let him go. Sorry, that was a Ghost Shroud into a Fairy Fire. No Magic Stick just yet.
Yeah, but enough bonus HP that Earthshaker wasn't able to get the kill, and since he was ethereal, he couldn't get that enchant totem hit either. Nice rotation by the Kunkka. Although now, looks like IGV want to return the favor. They've got a hasted Batrider making their way to the mid lane.
Torrent though. Looks like that was used offensively. They're baiting him out. Sakata doing a very good job, and now that's going to be a fissure as well as, well, the fire should be able to burn Wai Chen down fairly easily. Yeah, SRF gonna get that kill. I think they were looking for 2 kills. We're bringing so many heroes, especially with a hasted Batrider, but that Necro a little bit tankier than what they had imagined.
Yeah. 876 is the right idea, though, staying in this mid lane. I don't really know the Necro-Lina matchup that well, actually, but it looks like Lina's winning it, so I find that a little bit surprising, but I'm sure Wai Chen is going to recover just fine.
Yeah, Lina has the range advantage with the Dragon Slave, so we'll be able to harass the Necro a little bit more. And I don't think we can liably kind of win the lane with Heartstopper Aura, because Lina's going to just chew through her bottle, get a couple of runes or Bottle Crow a little bit.
Ooh. SRF has a fat stack down here, but he might get interrupted. Or 876 might just be like, alright, thanks for the experience.
Okay, well, they might even going to try to kill him through all of this. Yeah, he's taking quite a bit of damage from all the neutrals and whatnot, trying to fly away, and now Luna trying to get some of the steals. Ooh, Fissure coming in as well. Nobody dies, and I guess both teams split the stack. Meanwhile, simultaneously, it looks like top lane, Flyby was able to assist in a kill and runs right into a tower.
He's gonna what?
I
mean, I guess...
That was not...
Well...
Nope, there's a camp right here, okay?
Yeah, you're right.
'Cause
well, I
you
mean,
know...
I think he was concerned that someone might TP from the shrine.
But Ty got the kill!
Yeah. You're right. No excuse.
That was... What? That was some...
At first I thought I was reading the map wrong, and I was just like, oh, he's going back to base. Then I was like, wait a second. He has a red health bar over him.
That was some 3-2-2 shit. No joke. Alright. CY. Gonna be okay.
Well, it's definitely very musical. I will concede that that has happened, because Luna ended up in the bot lane, and now Kunkka was helping out momentarily. Batrider ended up in the bot lane. Really, it's only Ursus that's been staying still after that first rotation, and so... Well, I guess both the cores swapped lanes once, and now they're just chilling.
Yep. I do expect Luna to join a smoke relatively soon, though. Level 6 already. Probably will pick up the level 7 and join the first smoke of BraveHeart and, you know, find a kill and find a tower.
Actually surprising, because a lot of times I'll see Luna skip Eclipse at 6 and wait, but she picked it up.
Radiant are
Smoke gang?
Scan.
Ooh,
Wai Chen
Chen.
gets the scan.
It's gonna be hard to dive this, right?
Yeah.
They even X him. Try to burst him down? Nah. Too tanky. Infused raindrops there as well. Also, an ultimate that you do see sometimes skip is the Flaming Lasso at level 6. But SRF taking a very active approach. Last game he went for the face boot puck and stayed in the lane for like 12 minutes. This time he's all over the map.
And it's working. He was able to take that pretty big stack. I imagine that's a reason why he did hit level 6 this early on. Not really being able to find very much, because he doesn't have a drum either. Usually it's either after the drum or the blink that you'll see.
Oh, defensive Eclipse here. SRF trying to get the lasso. He did get it off, but taking a ton of that damage. They're going to go for HMX. Nice two-man route here. They're going to try to burst him down. They will get a secondary kill. Alright. SRF was like... Saw bullets coming at him. No fear, man. Just ran straight in.
He had the Oracle behind him. I guess he was thinking, if anything, that the Fate Seated would come sooner, but Batrider got pretty low.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually Super was able to put that spell immunity on him and then start healing him up. Works out pretty well. SRF healing back up with those tranquil boots. And Luna actually comes back to the lane, but it'll be fine because the rest of Dire seems to have left the lane.
Wai Chen now seems to be bullying Sakata a little bit more now with the level advantage that he's... Well, not the advantage, but the fact that he's level 8 and he's healing from his Sadis. Or what it used to be called Sadis. How do you even describe that effect now?
That's what I said, so I was like Death Pulse built in with Sadist or whatever. Death Sadist.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I guess for the newer players, they might not know what Sadis is.
I don't know, if the newer players look at like this Death Pulse tool tilt, they'll be like, what the hell is going on? There are like 20 things on this spell.
Uh-oh. CY. I just want to say, as he is about to die here, no, he is not going to die. In fact, what an awesome bait.
Ravage.
Super will lead the escape.
Radiant's bottom
Although he
tower
might just
is
get
under
beamed down
attack.
here by Luna.
He has one more Fate
Radiant
Sealer, so
structures are
he's just gonna
fortified.
wait. But he gets up.
So I just want to point out that AA has less net worth than what he started the game with. Which is always a feels bad, man.
This is the PPD style of AA. Which is weird, because we were saying like, oh, AA is not in the tri-lane, so he's gonna actually be able to get stuff, but
He
instead,
he
he's
got a
just
lot of
kind
stuff, man.
Dominating the lane.
Do you see that, like,
What?
a wall of sentries, like, down the freaking jungle? That's all him, dude.
Which I do. Why are they so scared about all these sentries? Because they're not even really stacking. Like I get if you put all these sentries up if you're stacking for your Luna, but they're not stacking.
The block out!
There's no invis.
Flyby gonna get the Aegis, and now they got the root up, but unfortunately Flyby can't join because of the block out. Back and forth they go.
No, but for real, like, you brought up all these sentries. Why are there so many sentries here? What is the purpose? That was a question, not a statement.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Sorry, what was the question again? I was looking.
Why are there all these sentries here? What's the purpose?
I have no clue. I guess they were looking for... You know how a support walks into your jungle and you have an idea where he warded? And then you're like,
Yeah,
got him.
I mean,
I'm gonna deward him, right? And then you
get
drop
that,
that
but,
first
like-
sentry and like, where the fuck is that ward? And then you
But
drop
none of these
another
sentries
one.
are even useful. Like, even if they did place an observer, like, this sentry near the Radiant Shrine, it barely catches the edge of this cliff, but not really.
I think they might
And
be
then it
looking for
doesn't really
something over
catch-
here. Or...
But that they're not even stacking the Ancients, though, so that's what I'm so confused by. I don't know. Whatever the case, CY, he's a poor boy. 700, he finally surpassed his starting net worth.
SRF is not a poor boy. 11.5 Blink Dagger, skips the drum. I've been seeing more and more of that in the Chinese Batrider build. They've been skipping the drum pretty regularly. Instead of, you
Yeah.
know... And now he's trying to do some stuff. Alright, Wai Chen. You're gonna get lasso right into Alina. Bang.
Gone.
Radiant's middle
That's
tower
why you get the
is
Blink
under
Dagger,
attack.
even though technically I'm sure Drum would have worked there also, but still.
Maybe not.
Mid lane. Nah, Necro's a slow hero. He can get away. Oh, the Eclipse.
This time no Oracle. And there you go, got the D-word.
Oh, the value sentry! The value sentry!
That was some X-Men Xavier D-word, you know? Well into the
In
future.
my mind.
Yeah.
Get out of my head.
There you go.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Still haven't been stacked. I don't see a single Radiant camp stacked, but whatever.
Dogfight's trying to get some me time here. Get that Blink Dagger online.
Wai Chen has headed on to the bot lane. Might try to go on Super, but not going to.
So when
This
they...
Blink Dagger Batrider is intimidating. You don't really know.
Well, now they
like,
do.
Usually, whenever you see that drum, you've got windows. You're like, okay, well, if I stay on like the south side of a lane, then I'm pretty safe. But against an early blink, you never really feel safe at all.
Yeah, unless you have the proper vision, which Batrider is walking over 1 or 2 wards just now, so they feel safe to farm. Meanwhile, Super in the trees. Oh, they got the heal,
Spell
man.
immunity.
Woo! That would have been a guaranteed Reaper kill. They might still give him a Reaper kill, but they still have. There you go. All right. I mean, I think he still should die here, right? No, he's gonna be fine. In fact,
He's good.
it's Ursa coming back in. That is the biggest debate.
Dude, why Chen's so angry?
Dude, he's going in
I'm
for
gonna
the
side
kill.
someone, goddammit.
Oh, well. No, he's gonna side.
No, Ursa's enraged.
Nope.
It doesn't matter.
The best kind of baits are the ones where you bait them in and you still stay around the fight with like 2 HP and just taunt them the whole time with your stuns and stuff. And that's exactly what Dogfight did. Got quite a bit of assist gold throughout all of that, and he is only, what, 600 gold away from his blink? Good stuff.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Sakata also picks up a cheeky Bloodstone charge off of that as well.
You know what the saddest thing is for BraveHeart is that they had this Ravage for like
Radiant's bottom tower is under
7, 8
attack.
minutes now, and I don't think I've seen them use it at all, right? Have I missed it or?
Nope. No Ravages
Oh
yet.
no, CY.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Not like
under
this. Just want to get some creeps on the mid lane.
Connects. Fissure connects.
Okay,
No
he's
follow-up.
Can I pass on some Nexon champion wisdom with you?
Yeah, let's hear it.
According to Aosin Big Deal Chang, right? As a support
The
player,
trash man himself.
yeah, you never farm here. As a support, you never farm here because you just
Yeah?
die. Yeah, especially during nighttime. He said that to me once in a pub game as I died there after farming. And now every time I see these professional players do it, I'm just like, they ain't Nexon champions. They don't have the digits of
It's true.
Aosin Chang, so.
Dyer's top
They
tower
don't.
is under attack.
It's so tempting though.
Yeah, I
Especially
know.
because you see, like, they've got all these extra creeps, and you're like, dude, there's a lot of experience over there. There's no one claiming it.
You gotta get
And
in
you
on that.
head on down to that river, and then all of a sudden you're blind.
Dyer's structures are fortified. Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Alright, Braveheart. We'll use the heroes up top and get a building. But it's really IGV all over the enemy jungle, farming it with the Bat Rider, properly laying down a couple wards as they move by. And I gotta say, despite the fact that the Radiant has this kind of big teamfight composition, I think IGV is ahead. Just from the movement on the map and the fact that, well, they were ahead by 3k, but I think they're ahead more
Under attack.
than just that in this game.
Well, Luna's starting to get some form, so she's actually
Radiant's bottom tower
willing to
is under
engage in
attack.
team fights besides just like a counter Eclipse reaction. Right now she's been farming up the jungle, and I guess that's part of the reason why Tidehunter hasn't seen any Ravages, is because Luna and Tidehunter are just rarely in the same spot at the same time. But now it looks like they want to start pushing. They take this top tier 2 as IGV take bot tier 2, and they're gearing up to kind of go high ground.
Oh yeah, IGV's gotta be careful. They have to defend against Ravage and Eclipse. If they lose a team fight here, things could get pretty ugly. Although HMX is at half HP, so
They've got sustain.
you gotta be careful.
So far, IGV have only committed 3 heroes for this defense. Earthshaker's coming in with an Invis rune and a Blink Dagger, so this might be a big surprise for Braveheart if they stick around.
Good tactical pause here by IG. Pause, check out everyone's item, and then go for the smoke gang. Let's go. Dogfights. Yep.
The
TP
YOLO
out.
blink? Oh, he sees one. Sees the Kunkka.
Can't cancel that
Cancel
TP.
that shit.
Alright,
Ugh.
one canceled. Fissure not gonna hit on ace at 6. And well, they will get the 1 kill on the back line here. Heard the lasso going off, and looks like ace 7-6 will also go down. Had to TP out, I think. As soon as he saw the Fissure miss, I think he could have just TP'd out.
Yeah, I think so. Oh well. The cores get out. Ravage is still yet to be used.
What did Puppy say? The threat of Ravage?
It's true. The
Or
threat
the
of
threat of black
threat
hole.
of Ravage.
Yeah.
You don't ever really need to use the ultimates. It's just the idea, the concept that you could at one point.
Alright. Do you think IG Vitality feels threatened?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No, I didn't think they do.
SRF farming a ancient stack. Very
They might feel
slowly.
threatened for this next Roche, which the respawn time is going to be short, 1 more minute. And Ursa's obviously got his eyes on the prize, but this time BraveHeart are in better shape to counter it, I think. They've got items on the heroes that are best suited for dealing with a Roche fight, so
Radiant
they're not going to give this one up for free. Though they don't have the best vision around the pit right now. They're just relying on AA Ice Blasts.
Maybe when he walks by, he could drop a
Radiant's top tower
vortex
is under attack.
just to see inside.
Yeah, hopefully he does. Right now he's just counter warding.
You know, all of that teamfight advantage is predicated on the fact that IGV doesn't have the BKBs, right? And Ursa's closing in on his. So if the next big engagement happens and then Ursa blinks in with the BKB turned on, there's really like zero answer from the side of BraveHeart.
Aside from the fact that Necro is still a problem, because, I mean, this is like the one game where you'd be like, oh yeah, Ursa first item Diffusal, that's totally the play.
Right.
But he actually didn't go for Diffusal, he goes for that Blink Dagger and then, like you said, BKB.
Sure.
And so Necro is still going to be a concern.
So he can't
I
kill
guess
Necro,
ideally,
but he could kill
can't
pretty
kill
much
Necro.
everyone else. You know?
Right. At least Luna is probably going to be pretty easy. She's closing in on her own BKB. She's going for it before the Manta style. So not great at evading Ursa, but yeah, it's going to be dependent on how much Necro can do in a fight.
Dogfights, sneaky, sneaky. Looking for some sort of solo kill. I think he could really only get the 2 supports.
Yeah, there's no way he can finish off Necro.
Too low level of an enchant totem, but he's just chilling.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Well, Roche is up. I don't think either team has confirmed that yet.
I think even
Instead,
if
dogfights. Whoa, dogfights. What the hell? Whoa.
what did he do?
What?
He walked out and blinked away.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he blinked out of a freaking X torrent. I've been seeing that quite a bit, to be fair, but
Aw,
like it's
shoot.
still hype every time.
Sorry, I missed that. I didn't. Just looked away for a second. That is so hard to do.
I know. That's why like I feel bad because I've been seeing so many pro players pull it off, and I'm like, am I just stupid? Am I incapable of doing it? But it's not easy.
Yeah. Well, is it more on the Kunkka making the mistake, or is it more on you getting the proper timing?
Yeah, I mean it's ever since Return became free mana-wise, then you'd think that you'd be able to land it every time, but a lot of Kunkkas are still very lazy with it. It's the same reason why you'll see a lot of pucks like be able to jaunt out of an X, or you'll see a lot of Yuleses out of X's, because Kunkkas have gotten lazy as the hero became more and more popular.
Well-
but it's still not easy to get out of.
I think it's still hard to get that precise timing, especially on these online matches. You know, you don't have
Oh, it's
maybe
true.
I don't know what the latency is. So maybe
Radiant's bottom tower
although they are
is
playing
under
in Chinese
attack.
servers, so who knows.
Yeah, and I'm seeing dogfights pull off all sorts of crazy timings, so if he can get out of it, then Kunkka should be able to perform it, right? It should go both ways.
Sakata invis. Ooh, the defensive force staff. Lena wanted that greedy Shadow Blade hit for the extra deeps, but honestly I don't think it would have been left either way. So
No. It's only level 17. She's about to hit level 18.
well, they go
For
into
her
the Roshan pit,
complete.
and now Flyby does have that
Radiant
BKB.
smokes up.
So they have to ravage him straight up. He is bashed right now. Is he gonna activate the BKB? He is. BKB and the Echo Slam comes in, and now Flyby needs to right click. He's gonna go right on the Luna. Luna running away right now. Can they right click him down? They should be able to. No, he just walks off, and now the Torrent catches him. And in fact, it's gonna be the Necro going right on him. Ghost Shroud activated. Flyby, despite through his 10-second BKB, will just go down to BraveHeart. Very reminiscent of Game 1 when he was getting kited on Sven, and now BraveHeart doesn't lose the Luna. They kill the Ursa. Roshan though,
They can't take this.
well, they're thinking about it. They have the Mask of Madness Luna,
It's under attack.
and they're getting killed up by the Necro, so maybe they can.
Shaker's up in 3 seconds, though. And he doesn't have Echo, but still, Fissure's like not something you want to have to deal with. None of your heroes have Blink Daggers.
Luna tanking a ton of that damage, getting bashed up, and now, yeah, like you said, with the Shaker being back, they'll give it up. Or pretend that they're giving it up.
Luna's still too low, and they're out of earn charges as well. Yeah, they're gonna back off.
I think in that last team fight, we saw the problem of this Ursa build. He did get the BKB off, pretty much dodge all of the stuns and damage. But then because he doesn't have the Diffusal Blade, or kind of like the first damage item that Ursa normally goes for, he just can't kill anybody, even though he has the BKB, so...
Yeah, you can't have it both ways. Oh, they're axing himself. He wants to boat in.
Yeah, he is boating in, looking. Ooh, trying to get that. They're gonna try to get the Aegis. Walking in as well. Roche is dropping very low. Ursa focusing on the targets. Aegis gets claimed by Flyby. Now he's looking good to fight here. Even though his BKB's end, even though he's gonna die, he is gonna respawn. Reaper Scythe gets blocked here by the Oracle. Very nicely done. Will Saka does still blow up. I think he should be. No, he eats a cheese. I think he's gonna be back to full HP. No problem. On the backside here, it's gonna be Wide Chan trying to survive through this. No defensive force up. He's gonna go down. What a teamfight victory for IGV off the back of that Aegis and cheese claim by both the cores of IGV. Great play. And BraveHeart. Well, they did have the first victory at the Roche fight, but now loses big.
I have no idea how Lena actually managed to pick up that cheese. Like, if Ursa handed it off to her, that's like the biggest play ever, because Lena was not in the pit. It was just Kunkka and Ursa and Tidehunter duking it out in the pit.
I guess
and
he must have handed it to him.
Yeah, I can't see any other way, and that was like the two ideal heroes. You want Ursa to pick up the Aegis, and you want Lena to pick up the cheese, and it worked out perfectly. And IGV come out heavily on top of that fight. Also, a big reason why they won the first fight is because Ravage initiation, but Ravage, as we all know, has an extremely long cooldown, so you can't go back-to-back fights like that.
Was the Eclipse also not available in that fight?
Oh yeah, Eclipse is also down.
I see. Maybe that was BraveHeart just getting a little bit antsy, because it was one of those things where they were gonna lose the Aegis regardless. And they just made a pretty ballsy play with the whole Kunkka Self X. Trying to go in for that. Right. But I gotta say, Super, you know, we were not really kind to Oracle plays in general, but throughout this game, I think he's made huge plays, and holding on that false promise towards the end of the fight was really clutch, saving the Lena for sure.
Yeah, that's the second or third false promise that I've seen against Scythe, and even though, like, the target may still die in the end, the fact that they're not getting that bonus death spawn timer, and the fact that, oh, Zakato, X, Torrent? I don't have detection. Oh, there we go.
It's very tanky. The Rav's gonna get used as well, and guess what? Super in the perfect position. Again, just barely outside the Ravage, but close enough to get off the defensive spells. They're gonna go on A76. The Rum not gonna be enough to keep him alive. On the right side, it's gonna be Tidehunter going down as well. I wish I zoomed out to wide mode just to see how Super was barely on the edge of that Ravage. But, like Lena, he ate all of that, and both the supports are just kind of patiently waiting on the back line. And Sakato was not afraid at all.
Well, that's been the trend this entire series, and it's paying off.
Yeah. Oh, game one, he was all in, right?
Oh yeah, he was definitely all in. And again, he had an Oracle backing him up, so maybe that's IGV's secret sauce.
Well, not so secret if they're gonna pick it every single game. Gonna go mid and claim a tier 2. Ice Blast is gonna fly in here. So with a forward, but no, the Bat Rider backs him up. And the Pirate goes down.
That's pretty sick. Okay, so, I guess this makes sense, but Ursa can enrage out of Fate's Edict. And so, if you get like X-Torrented and Boated, you can get Fate's Edicted, and then you don't need to stay disarmed. You can just enrage and break it off.
Break it off whenever you want. I think that's the
exactly
the best
on
part
demand,
of it.
pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure it didn't just end, or can he just?
No. He purged it off.
Okay, that's cool. Because you could rarely purge off, you know, your ally spells, right?
Right. It's pretty much only Fortune's End that can do it.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
So I guess Slark's Dark Pact probably works the same way as well.
It probably doesn't, because this is Dota 2.
Yeah, but Dark Pact is like a strong dispel, so if anything, like it should work even more so.
Logically states
it's like a BKB activation.
Logically states that it does, but you know, who knows? So 28 minutes. Ravages is what we've seen so far.
Yep.
Okay.
And one of them was very successful. The second one was an attempted kill on Alina that did not work out.
Yeah.
But at least now, what was the name? Old A?
Old A. Yeah.
Old A. He's got the Blink Dagger on top of the Force Staff. He was just rocking the Force Staff for a while, but now at least he has even more range to initiate with, so in theory he can get further to the back of the fight and stop the Oracle. Which is what I was saying Ricky should be doing in Game 1, but it's a lot easier said than done.
What's your thought on the Force Staff first on the TIE Hunter, as opposed to more of the traditional like a mech for the team, a blink for yourself, or sometimes even hood, just to kind of be able to tank up in the front?
I think it was mainly because of Ursa, so you're just like, if a target gets hit by Ursa, then I'll just try to force him out. They're trying to go in.
Super is really out of position. The Echo Slam's gonna be there. The Ravage on top of him as well, though. The Luna did activate the BKB, taking a ton of that right-click damage. Will Manta just walks it off, taking a lot of right-click damage from Sakata now, and now gets creep blocked over here on the right side. Drops a bullet of his clips, will end very rapidly on the backside. Flyby will clean up on some of the supports. Can he actually get the CY kill? No. A little bit off. The Reaper side not gonna get the kill either. The right-click will finish things off. Who's gonna take that gem? Looks like nobody, as they're looking to get Y Chen. Y Chen looks like he is unable to get out of here. Force Staff in 5.
I will say. Oh, Titan's really crazy.
Ooh. Force Staff? Okay, he's still alive. He's got one heal. Heal?
Oh.
He goes down. And now the courier wants the
no,
gem.
They're gonna get the gem back.
Oh, but this courier.
It was. Oh wait, no, it was a dire gem.
The courier. Oh my God! What's happening? Sakata's so confused. Okay, so what happened there is he wanted to pick it up, thinking that he could backpack it, but you need to move one of your shit items and pick up that gem.
A wand or a null talisman.
And he got so like flame jebaited.
He saw the Radiant courier. He was like, do I kill this one? Do I keep microing this courier? And now he might die. Sakata? Well, he has no fear. He's gonna try to take the.
He doesn't have an Oracle behind him. I think he should have something.
He needs to be afraid. Well, he didn't give up Spree, so you'll take it.
There you go. Oh, look at all these Xavier dewarding. Are you seeing this on the minimap?
Yeah. How dare I doubt this Super's preempt? Or no, it wasn't Super. This
CY.
Yeah. How dare I doubt his preemptive knowledge of wards?
Charles.
The man is a genius.
Charles, get out of my head, dude.
I know. Except he's not gonna get this one. This one is expiring in 20 seconds.
Oh no, someone
needs to go over there. I don't think so. 13 seconds. Necro doesn't give a hoot.
Not like this. Charles did all the work.
The courier? No, the courier won't see it either.
Oh, CY sees it, but he's gonna die for it.
Doesn't matter. He just jebaited himself.
Oh my God, this game is full of jebait.
And now Y Chan, fortune's ended. That didn't purge it?
No, it didn't, apparently. Oh, Echo Slam's gonna be there as well, but defensive Force Staff from Allow A.
Why do you want that?
Oh, the Ravage is gonna get blocked by one BK. Reaper Scythe, though, finally coming and getting one kill. Here comes HMX, getting blocked out by his own allies. Fissure on the right side. Looks like Sakata comes in for the one kill. Can they actually punish that Lina? On the backside, gonna be Flyby coming back in for the Luna. Lunar gonna be okay as he jumps himself back out. Y Chen Ghost Shroud gets purged immediately. The heal and the Fissure not gonna be enough. SRF jumps back in, looks for the Lina kill. Nice two-man LSA. They will get the Luna, and Lao A will get broken as well. Woo! Kills everywhere. Asakata working with the Ultra. Back up to 18 Bloodstone charges. Alright. Damn, he's big.
18 Bloodstone charges, and I don't even know how long his kill streak is right now. Because he's only died once, and that was early on in like the laning phase. And since then, he's picked up 10 kills and no official death yet after that denial. They're gonna pick up a Rax.
And maybe a second Rex.
Might go, yeah. Luna does not have buyback, so 2 Raxes.
Nope, one more.
Or just, yeah.
He does have Yules. He's gonna blink. Oh, he does. Just got the mana, and we'll blink out. Woo! Clean.
Oh, I guess that's why the Yules wasn't purged, because it was an allied Yules. It was Earthshaker's Yules.
Alright. And unfortunately, these wards are still alive. No amount of preemptive sentries feels
It was
bad.
too preemptive for his own good.
There was a day and age, I think back in Dota 1, where Sentry gave you like
Invisibility.
a little bit of vision. So you would have actually seen those wards with your Sentry.
Yeah, no, it was like that in Dota 2 for a little bit. It was ground vision, not flying vision, but yeah.
Well, down Rex, BraveHeart.
Oh, Cicada sees White Shan.
Does he feel like he needs a
Thinking
+1?
about it. I think he does. Oh, he's gonna get like a +5.
Echo Slam even committed. I don't think they needed that, but okay.
Bottom shrine is under attack.
Just sending a message, dude.
Get out of your own jungle.
Radiant's bottom shrine has
Roche might be up, or Roche is up in around 15 seconds. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and it looks like that's exactly what IGV want.
Dude, that torrent.
How convenient
That
you got
torrent
torrented. Yeah,
kept
just-
him inside
but he
it.
still doesn't care. Flyby's just like, who the hell just torrented me? How dare you?
Is it like when
I don't
you
think
are
that's what BraveHeart
about to enjoy a really good dinner and a fly comes in? And you're like, God damn it, I'm gonna swat that fly, dude. Don't fuck with me.
We're about to go to sleep and mosquitoes buzzing
Yeah,
around.
dude. I'm sure people that
Turn
are
on the lights.
that has any experience with mosquitoes,
Radiant's top shrine is under
Oh
attack.
god, it's
No.
the most frustrating thing.
dude. Oh, you're from Florida, right?
Houston, Texas, but
Okay.
still same number of humidity and mosquitoes.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
I don't think you could complain about humidity to me.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say that. And like a lot of Southeast Asian people have been like, no, you don't know
Yeah, you
humidity.
don't-
but
we
Houston
gotta-
gets pretty goddamn.
We got
hot.
100% humidity every day, dude.
Mm.
Well, not every day, but you know what I'm saying. Just like lots. Lasso coming through and wide chat. Ooh, okay.
What?
Defensive X breaking the lasso and
Okay.
then they get the force.
That was pretty clean.
Yeah. Sakata gets healed back up. Oh, whoa.
It's
Taking
fine.
lessons from Dogfight's Nyx Assassin from a previous game. Just want to walk right up to that tier 3.
The super is he's got his hands full with his players. All these people are just trying to get themselves killed all the time.
Alright, tier 3 gonna go down.
Radiant's top
The
tower
slowest of
has fallen.
sieges. Interesting choice to actually go for this tier 3 instead of the open racks in mid, but looks like they might go there now.
Nah, it's like 400 more units that you might get X'd. It's too much of a risk. I like how Ursa isn't even like participating really. He's like, ah, Lena, you got it. You've
Lena's
got
got-
the range.
Ooh, and now Bat Rider jumps right back in. Defensive X is there, but it's not gonna be enough as Luna just gets destroyed without the BKB. She spies back, but the Rax is
What
on.
an unlucky blink from Old A. He blinked into a fissure, and he would have gotten the Ravage before BKBs came out also. Luck of the draw sometimes is now mid lane range rack's gonna go down.
Ooh, Wide Shen.
Radiant's middle barracks has
You know, that reminded me of that play at TI7 where the Void was gonna get a 3-man chrono, but time walked into an
dude.
OSA. Dude, that was some heartbreaker.
Dude, and that freaking Lena wasn't even like counter initiating.
No,
was
he
like,
was
I
just
want some more
farming a
fiery
creep.
soul stacks. Yeah.
Wide Shen getting that shrine, and now this Lena is just like a machine gun. A frontline lasso came off cooldown. They're gonna go. It's gonna be Wide Shen going down. Sakata has. Oh my god, the heal should be fine. I think. I don't know. Taking quite a bit of damage,
Even if he's
taking
not
all of
against
the
Aegis.
beams. Money bet. Nope, he's dead. But now they will get this buyback. Luna, excuse me.
Aegis. Oh yeah. No,
That's the
she's
game.
dead. Game's over.
Well,
I will say that BraveHeart held their own better than I thought an open qualifier team would. They looked like I've never seen Chinese open qualifier teams really. Like, they're not totally no names. I know like 876 has been around.